What's good, everybody? Hope you're having a great day today. Whew, let's get into it. We got something special for you guys today. A few things that I really want to get into, especially towards the end. There's something that I'm telling you, I don't know why people are still doing it, but people are still doing it, even though it doesn't work. But let's get into it, right? Let's get into this first. I think this guy's perspective is very important. He used to be fit, now he's overweight, and I just want to be able to see what he's going to say when it turns to the harsh reality of fitness, because he was one person that was extremely in shape. So let's go into it.
Good morning. So I was just thinking right now as I'm going on my walk how much of a bullshit fitness is. It took me less than 3 months to lose all my progress that I had made from last year. It took less than 3 months. Once I stopped doing everything that I was doing, like eating right and exercising. This year, next week, I go in for my 8-month weigh-in. And I'm still not where I used to be when I stopped working out. So you're telling me that it could take me a whole year to make some progress and gains, and that same progress that took me a year to gain, I can lose it quickly in like under 3 months. That's a bad trade-off right there, if you ask me.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like, I don't live in the gym, but I like to be fit. I do other things besides just working out. I lift weights. I play basketball. Just because I'm a believer that when it comes to fitness, it's not just working out and just working out in the gym, lifting weights. I'm also a believer that you gotta have fun with it, and the only way you can have fun with it is by uncovering what goals you actually want out of it, right? For me, I just want to be the healthy, good-looking dad that, through his 30s, through his 40s, still has a good structure, because that's what I've seen my entire life. My dad was like that, and when I got overweight, I literally looked myself in the mirror. I was like, yeah, I need to be like this dude. And ever since then, that's what I pursued. But the biggest thing is, it's when it comes to my lifestyle, there's just little things that I do that just keep me in shape. It's like breakfast. Every morning, my breakfast is extremely high protein. I tend to get like at least 80 to 100 grams of protein in my breakfast, because it makes a difference. It makes me and puts me in the mindset of trying to catch up my protein intake to, oh, I already ate my protein. And then sometimes I skip lunch. And dinner could be chicken Alfredo pasta. And it could have 80 grams of carbs. And it could have 30 grams of protein and maybe 40 grams of fat. But I'm good because in the morning I already ate 100 grams of protein with like 10 net carbs. So I don't really have to think about it that much. So that's one thing I do. Like for me, when it comes to my clients, I teach them how to track, because I'm a believer that tracking in the beginning will just give you the knowledge and information that you need. So therefore you can make things so easy, so simple, that you'll never have to go back in a way of like, oh, this is healthy, this is bad. You'll just understand how to actually structure your meals to keep yourself in shape. And that's what I've been doing. I understand how to structure my meals to keep myself in shape. If I want to get bigger, I structure it differently. If I want to get leaner, I structure it differently. But I understand the basics behind it. And he's not wrong. If you completely stop, of course you're going to gain, you're going to gain the weight back. Like he said, if you stop eating right, you stop hitting the gym, you completely stop doing everything, of course, that's what's going to happen. So, yes, it's a bad trade-off, but what else do you expect? Let's be honest. What do you expect, gang?
That's complete bullshit, which is why this time around, I think I'm just gonna maintain. Because once we rebound, man, that shit fucking sucks.
As well as one thing I'm a believer of, it's if you want to change, like if your goal is to lose 60 to 80 pounds, you gotta devote yourself to it. And devotion doesn't mean obsession. Devotion doesn't, like, you're gonna disagree with this. Devotion doesn't mean you have to stay disciplined. Because a lot of you, when you hear the word discipline, it literally turns you off. So I tend to change to devotion, because devotion means I may have eaten 2 slices of pizza tonight, but tomorrow morning I'm just gonna make sure I have my regular breakfast and go for a walk in the morning to clear my mind and just get me just reset. That's it. And you're just devoted to creating a better version of yourself. So at the end of the day, I understand where he's coming from, but if you are devoted to that goal, it'll be very hard for you to bounce back to where, let's say you're overweight again. Because your mindset will always keep you in a position of, no, bro, we're going to keep moving forward because this is what I want and I worked hard for this body and I'm not just going to lose it, like that. So I understand where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, you still got to be devoted enough to just do the little things to keep moving forward in the right direction, if you know what I mean. But I get what he's saying. Let's go. Reasons why I don't like spotting. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but whenever you guys are wearing glasses and you're doing an incline bench, your eyes just, and this is everybody, not just him, it's everybody. Your eyes just always just like pop out for some reason. Okay? Nah, fam. You got a spotter. He's already going like this. What you mean? Isn't that what we want? We want somebody to go, yeah, yeah. That'll be me. Nah, fam. He's trying to help you get one more. Get that one more. Unless you didn't want that one more and you told him, hey, I'm only going, and then once you see the bar start going down, just bring it up, then yeah, but he's trying to get you one more. There's nothing wrong with that. That was beautiful spotting. I just don't think you understand what spotting is, my guy. That was beautiful. If I had a spotter like that, thank you. Most people just pick it up. The minute they see it going down, I would rather somebody go, yeah, get that one more. Get that one more. My man. My man. That's what we want. Or I'm just tripping. Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget, subscribe, like, but let me know in the comment section. Am I tripping? Because that's exactly what I would want. Exactly what I would want.
Whether you like it or not, tracking your calories is overrated to an extent. Now, where I would say it would make the most sense, if you're getting leaner or happen to like stage lean, so like significantly leaner, cool, whatever. Or if you're changing your lifestyle, if you are new to the gym, new to changing your lifestyle, makes sense to track your macros and calories, get an understanding of them.
Like I was saying in the beginning, tracking your calories is one thing that teaches you so much about food that you'll have more knowledge about food than 90% of other people. It's just a fact. Because let's be honest, we live in a culture where most people don't cook. Everybody orders out. Everybody orders out. So if you can learn how to track, a few carbs, a few proteins, a few fats here and there, bro, you're golden for the rest of your life. I promise you.
Those things. Now, if you've done it for long enough and you get an understanding of it, you do not have to force yourself to do so, because the main goal was to change your lifestyle habits. Start doing more good things consistently and less bad things. Because again, if you're doing more bad things consistently, obviously you're going to go backwards. So if you get to the point where you're okay with the amount of body fat that you have, you can start cruising a bit. Now, if you have an issue with binge eating and everything and you need to track for that, okay, fine, that's a different discussion. But if you're okay with learning, like pretty much learning how to moderate things, life can be easy. You can enjoy life. You do not have to act like you have to take meal prep to a restaurant. Just make a better choice at the restaurant, or make a better restaurant choice.
Yeah, 100%. That's literally what I teach my clients, is that we will track for the first few months. So therefore I can just give you the basics and show you, not show you, but get you to understand food on a deeper level. Because once you understand food on a deeper level, it's all decision making from there on. Like, that's one thing I think a lot of people take, they misconstrued about weight loss, is that they have to track for the rest of their life. No, you never have to track for the rest of your life. Just tracking literally for 3 months will make you golden. But it will get you in a position to where you do go to that restaurant, you'll understand why, with that steak, you can get some mashed potatoes, but you may not want to get some extra pasta on the side. Like pasta salad. You might want to just say, hey, let me just take that home and, have that for tomorrow. Have that, as my lunch tomorrow. It's just a better choice. It's a better idea. It just puts you in a better position to where you won't double carb. And that's one of my rules, actually. It's like, if you go, let's say, to Burger King, if you're going to get a nice fatty burger, don't get a large fry with it. Especially if you're trying to lose weight. Don't get a large fry with it. After you've lost the weight and accomplished your results, hell yeah, do your thing. But in the beginning, don't double carb. Don't double carb, and understand now when you do go out, look for better choices, make those better decisions, and tracking can definitely help you out with that. But do I track for the rest of my life? Hell no. I told you in the beginning. I literally have a routine when it comes to my eating. It's good for me. It allows me to stay relatively lean while still consistently pushing more weight in the gym. Not to, to like a bodybuilder level, no, but to the point where I feel confident and proud within myself. And that's the biggest thing. Like, When you're going to the gym, it's all about being confident and proud within you. If you're not being confident and proud within yourself and you're just doing it, you're dreading it, I would definitely tell you to reconsider just only focusing in the gym. And this is why I tend to tell people, hit the gym, and then the next day, go play some hoops with your boys. And that following day, hit the gym again. And then the other day, go hiking with your boys. Mix it up, because when you mix it up, that's when you could put yourself in a position where you don't get bored with it. You actually are enjoying it. And when you have enjoyment, you're gonna look good. I promise you. You're gonna look good. Pause. But you're gonna look good. Hell yeah. Let's get into the next one.
Let's do it.
Fat loss in 2 weeks, 100 reps every morning. Watch the fat disappear. Why are we still doing stuff like this, fam? Why are we still doing stuff like this? Like, I'm not saying it's not an exercise that can help you, but, bro, to tell people that flat stomach in 2 weeks, 100 reps every morning and watch the fat disappear, that's bullshit. And then you got this too. I'll send you, not this, I'll teach you how to reach your fitness goals in 30 days. You don't even know what they look like. That's bullshit. And then you got this one. What is we doing? Why are we still showing people these fads, these exercises that don't make no sense? They don't make no sense. They're not going to get you progress magically. And half the time, you're just doing them just to do them. Like, come on. Teach the people the real. Teach the people to hit the gym, work out, mix it up, eat healthier, make better choices. Come on, man, not this. This just leads to people to think, oh, if I just do this every morning, I'm just going to lose weight. And then they're never going to change the way they eat. And that never gets them to actually change anything within their habits. The habits stay the same, and they still have the same mindset of quick fat loss, quick weight loss, quick fat loss, quick weight loss. Because that's what you're teaching them. We got to stop teaching people these things, man. And show people how to actually progressively overload in the gym, build muscle, lose body fat while eating in a caloric deficit, or to gain muscle, bulk up while eating in a slight surplus, or even eating your maintenance if you're cool with, results taking a little longer, but you're still going to see progress, but it's just not going to be as fast as if you were to be in a surplus in terms of, let's say, building strength and just gaining a little bit more muscle and actually increasing your body mass. But yeah, man, I don't like stuff like this. It just leads you to where now you believe, I've done this for 30 days straight, every morning for 10 minutes. Exercise is just not for me. Which is just not true. It's not true at all. That's crazy, man. I hate stuff like that. I really do. But it is what it is. People are going to still do it because people want quick fixes. And that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. People love quick fixes. And they're always going to gravitate towards the quick fix. Because at the end of the day, we all have a attention span of a baby. Most people. Maybe not you, but most people do. They want it as fast as possible. Like, look at the comments, bro. So 100. Let me see this. That looks easy. I just tried it. Almost dead. Dumbbell 8 or 10. Does this work for men and women? Left, right, 1 rep? Come on, man. Y'all need to hit the gym. Or you could do it from home, but actually have some structure behind your training. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't let me catch you doing that. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stop falling for this bullshit, man. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Bye-bye.